Guys, what is going on? Back up here for an unexpected video, but a video that I wanted to do nonetheless. And as you can see by the title of this video, it's going to be an opinion piece. My opinion, just my thoughts, based on an article that I read from awfulannouncing.com. And it included links to other sources within the article as well. So the link to this article will be posted down below. And it talked about WWE's upcoming TV rights deal. And it's going to be important. It's going to be big. Whether they remain on the USA Network or they go to other networks. And apparently they are considering other options. And one of these options just so happens to be Fox. And from the article, I'm not going to read the entire thing, but from down below, just the brief highlights of it, apparently WWE has met with Fox Sports, and there is potential interest from that network if the UFC decided to take their programming elsewhere. And there was some speculation, I don't buy into this, I don't think it would happen, but that Fox would even be interested in buying WWE, as they attempted to do with UFC before the price got too high, ultimately selling for $4 billion last summer. Now, this is the interesting part, and this is why I wanted to make this, like I said, this is just my thoughts, my opinions. Feel free to agree. Also, feel free to disagree down below in the comments section. But I did want to get this discussion going. If Fox were to score WWE's broadcast rights, or even buy the company outright, the feeling is Raw would be aired on the main Fox network. I'm about a major Big Four, NBC, ABC, Fox, which would be the first time Raw has ever aired on network TV, while SmackDown would be moved to Fox Sports 1, and more WWE branded content could end up on FS1 or Fox Sports 2 in place of UFC content. And this is the big part right here. When I saw this in this article, I was like, I hope this actually happens. If this all takes place, it would mean Raw would likely be moved back to 2 hours from 8 to 10 p.m. as many local Fox affiliates air local news at 10. The whole deal, however, is contingent on whether or not Fox re-ups their deal with UFC. So yeah, that's, like I said, I recommend reading the entire article down below and making your own judgments about it. But the reason I wanted to make this video, why I feel that WWE should leave the USA Network, is for that one reason right there. If this could all work out where they could get more money and we could potentially get 2-hour episodes of Raw again from 8 to 10, as I read there, it would be a win-win all around, because let's be honest, folks, according to reports, it was the USA Network that wanted WWE to add a third hour to Raw. It wasn't them. They would have it their way. 2 hours is fine. And you know what? If they can get a better deal outside the USA Network, get out of there. You could put it on Fox, which is even it's network TV, bigger platform than the USA Network. It just, when I heard that Raw could potentially go back to 2 hours reading this, like I said, I'm looking for any type of solution to move that show back to 2 hours. I'm not saying this would fix and it wouldn't, trust me. They still have a creative problem, and that's the main problem. Who knows? Maybe moving to Fox would have them realize, oh, now we got to compete against, we're actually going to be competing against these other network shows, so maybe we have to up our game. I would like to think that they would do that, but things would probably remain the same. But moving Raw back to 2 hours to me would be one nice thing to get out of this. And that's why I wanted to make this video saying why WWE needs to leave the USA Network and go to Fox. I believe if this could happen, if Raw could air from 8 to 10, no overrun, no more 3-hour episodes, because those 3-hour episodes are draining. And as a fan of wrestling, like I said, I love me some wrestling, but 3 hours every week, and it's been 6 years of this. And it's hard to believe it's been 6 years of these 3-hour episodes of Raw. I think if there's any solution to this, to me the Fox solution would be the one. If they can get that money for that deal, I think they should take it, and I think they should leave USA. Who knows? Maybe it could open up the door for other WWE shows, like it said in that article. Maybe we could see NXT air on a Fox network. So, all in all, I think WWE leaving USA, despite the good relationship that they may have, what have you, It was also USA's decision, easy for me to say, for Raw to air live on Christmas. Something else that I wasn't really too big of a fan of. So, and the other interesting thing that I read in that article was Fox being interested in buying WWE. I don't see them buying it. I don't see Vince selling it. He's going to own that thing until he dies, and then whatever happens after that's going to probably be a cluster. But I don't see Vince selling to Fox. I could potentially see them, if the deal was right, them moving to Fox, but I would be very, very surprised to see Vince sell to Fox. But yeah, I think if we could get 2-hour Raws out of this, that is the best thing going forward. It wouldn't fix all the problems, but it would fix a major problem, the 3-hour problem. I think if you move it back to 2 hours, I think those ratings would go up. Maybe not a lot, but it would. I know they would go up because I know many people that they grew sick, they grew tired of not only the bad writing, the uninteresting characters, bland storylines, but the 3 hours too. You add that on top of everything, and you just stretch the show out this long. And we know how it is on a week in, week out basis. There's some good, but usually there's a lot of filler. And like I said, I wanted to put my opinion out there. I wanted to get the conversation rolling. Feel free to leave comments to this video, make video responses, whatever you guys may do. But in your opinion, do you think if this can all happen, should WWE leave the USA Network? I say yes.